What's up, guys? It's Deexypher. Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you guys are here. Today we're going to do a little segment called Get to Know Me, Deexypher. So, let's go ahead and get into this right now. Alright, guys. So, as you know, I'm Deexypher. That's Deexypher. Deexypher. Kind of like what you used to do with your little Orphan Annie decoder pens, Deexypher. So yeah, that's how you say it. That's the first thing we need to get out of the way. And today we're doing a little get to know me video. I get hit with questions quite a bit on like my Instagram and everywhere else about, oh, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing that? Well, I thought that today we'd do a YouTube video and I'd just discuss all of that stuff. So we started off with, who am I? I'm Deexypher. Which I'm sure my finger will be in the wrong spot, but whatever. The next question I get asked a lot is, how long have I been in music? And I've been doing, well, let's see, let's go back. I've been playing guitar for 13 years. I picked up a little bit of drums, a little bit of bass, harmonicas, kind of just a little bit of everything along the way, a little ukulele, a little percussion, just all kinds of stuff. I've always been super interested in music. My family's always been in music, all the way back to like my great grandpas and stuff. They were musicians up in the Appalachian area in West Virginia. My dad was a musician and a roadie through the 80s. My grandmother cleaned loges at the Richfield Coliseum in Ohio, so we've all had some sort of connection to music through our lives somehow, some way. So like I said, I've been playing guitar for like 13 years. I've been in and out of bands. I've traveled around the country. I've played probably well over 300 shows. I've sat in with some pretty big names. I've done a lot of stuff like that. I got to sit in with Jackson Taylor one night, just different bands of that nature. Like for several years in Texas, I was in a number one Southeast Texas rockabilly band, and through that we got to play with guys like the Reverend Horton Heat, like opening for them, 2 Tons of Steel, stuff like that, Pinata Protest, Dale Watson, just a lot of really cool cats out of Texas that I've worked with, guys like that. Had a lot of fun doing it. Production wise, I've been a full-time producer for about 2 years now. I was kind of dabbling in production for the last, probably like 4 or 5 years, kind of just getting to know my way around it, maybe even a little longer. I've kind of been playing with production. I've always been interested in how the records are made and how they take like what we do as an artist and transfer it to the label or to the physical, the record version. So that's always been really interesting to me. So I got into learning production and I've been doing it, like I said, full time, right about 2 years now. So that's, been really cool. I've worked with some really great artists, some really cool people, done a lot of really cool things, just neat stuff like that. And that actually leads us to the next question that I get asked a lot, which is, what is one of the coolest things that has happened to me as a producer and musician? There's so many. I mean, I got to hang out with Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach. That was really cool. I met Josh Todd from Buck Cherry and had no idea who he was when I met him, just simply because of the way he was dressed. Jeez. I mean, there's been a lot of really cool moments that being a producer and a musician's brought me. Getting to know Mod Sun's been really cool. I'm starting to get to know him and like Tosh the drummer and guys like that, which is really, really dope to be like guys that I idolized, and look at as like modern day heroes. It's like, hey man, they're tangible. They're, they're really cool people, and it's just really reassuring because you hear so much about don't meet your idols and da 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 da. But honestly, if we're talking about one of the like proudest moments I've had, it's been this. Jackson Brown liked a cover I did on TikTok of one of his songs, and yeah, and then shared me on his Instagram story, and I'm just, man, just wow. Like, that's incredible to me to have that happen, because Jackson's like a hero in my book as a songwriter. Like a true ass legend, and that's just, it's amazing to have his support in any form like that. That just, it's been truly phenomenal. And I'm less than 24 hours since this happened, so it's just been even crazier. It's like, whoa. um yeah. So, like I said, that's been a pretty big moment for me. That's that actually kind of encompasses two things, because I get asked a lot about my influences, and I feel like this is probably the best way to go to this. Is like, my influences are guys like Michael Stanley out of Cleveland, who just, I love his style, his songwriting, all that. We unfortunately lost Michael recently, um, and I'm working on a tribute video and stuff. You guys will see that coming soon. So, but yeah, Michael was an amazing guy, an amazing songwriter, an amazing musician. um, My Chemical Romance, The Replacements, The Only Ones, Jackson Brown, Elvis Costello, The Misfits, Joy Division, Sonic Youth, like, and Bowie, Madonna, Lou Reed. I mean, The Pretenders, Blondie. There's so many influences on me, and we're not even getting into the hip hop side of things, where then it becomes the RZA and Mark Ronson and Ghostface and MF Doom, and just like, there's so many people. It's incredible. I could sit here and spend hours just talking about my influences. Um, Let me see here. We've done this one. I've got these questions written down so that I don't lose track of what they are. All right, we've done that one. Now, here's the next one. It's crazy how often I get asked this, and I guess maybe it's because I don't post about it a lot. I get asked a lot my age. And there's very few people that I tell it to. If you actually know me and I tell you, you're generally surprised when I tell you. You're like, "Whoa, you're what?" But I get asked this a lot, and honestly, I'm still not going to tell you guys. So drop your guesses on how old I am down there below in the comments section, and if you get it right, I don't know, I'll subscribe to your channel or something. Yeah, yeah. If you can get my age right, I'll subscribe to your channel. So drop them down there in the comments. Anybody that gets my age right, I'll subscribe to your channels and give you guys the follow. Sound good? I think that's square. That's a good deal. All right. Let's see, what else do I have here? Okay. This one. Where am I from? Where am I from? Because I don't put it out there a whole lot, other than the fact that I live in Florida. Um, I know a lot of you guys think, oh, you're probably from Cleveland, right? You wear like a Wahoo hat and stuff all the time, and Indians gear, and I'm actually not from Cleveland. My family is from Cleveland. I love Cleveland. Great city. Um, Baseball team's fantastic, and it'd be even better if they just leave the name alone. But I'm not getting into that. um, I mean, how can you not love Ohio? Rod Serling used it tons in the Twilight Zone, and as you all know, this is the Fifth Dimension Studios, so obviously I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan. That one should probably go in the influences section too. Twilight Zone. I'm such a Twilight Zone nerd and horror movie fan, and I forgot, of course, Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails. I mean, huge influence, Brian Eno, guys like that. But I'm rambling again. Like I said, I could go on forever about this. So where I'm from is not from Cleveland. I am not originally from Florida. I do make a point of letting people know that when I meet them. Like, hey, I'm not from Florida originally. I'm actually originally from Texas. And I know I don't have that drawl or nothing. I don't talk like this, but I can. I can on command, trust me. I can also do the get your some bitchin' ass over here right now, baby. But that's for another day. Early Kyler and shit. I'm from a town in Texas called Denton. And if that sounds familiar to you, well, that's because we're, I don't know, semi famous. Let's see, we've had Pat Green, that was from Denton, who did the country song Wave on Wave. We had the band Bowling for Soup, who are all really good friends of mine. They're from Denton. Really nice dudes. I'm not even going to list off the name of songs they did because it's a ton. And we also had a band called Deep Blue Something who came from Denton, and they were the band that did Breakfast at Tiffany's. Um, which, boy, that's an earworm and a half, ain't it? And then we've got just, to the north of us or whatever, we've got the Toadies from Fort Worth, the Reverend Horton Heat from Dallas. It's a pretty cool little scene to grow up in, and thankfully I spent a lot of my formative years there learning and seeing a lot of different kinds of music, playing in a lot of different kinds of bands, so I got to do a lot of really cool things that way. So that's where I'm from. Uh, this next one, I don't know why I get asked this because I'm so vocal about this all the time. Like, but I get asked this one still a ton, and I don't know why. Like I said, I'm so vocal about this that I don't even know why people ask this. But who are some of my favorite new up and coming artists? Who are some of my favorite artists that maybe aren't on the radio? This is easy for me. This is so easy. Um, Up and coming artists. Peach Martine. I love Peach. Her stuff is so cool. Rainy Angel, who's a friend of mine down here. She's great. We've got Starcrawler out of Los Angeles, who is just absolutely fantastic. Cool little glam punk band. They were just recently featured in that Dave Grohl movie about Vans, which is escaping me now. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. Um, you've got bands like that. You've got bands like God. There's just so many of them that are out there. I mean, that I love. You've got bands like Drala, or yeah, I think it's Drala. It's either Drala or Dralia. Um, who are this great like indie child of Sonic Youth and like Joy Division. They're like this haunting post punk kind of noise rock band, and it's just they're incredible. Um, I mean, really up and coming artists. He doesn't seem like it to me because I've been on the radar for so long. But like Mod Sun, I love Mod Sun. I always have. Dude is so cool. MGK, even though he's been around for like 15 years, a lot of people are just now kind of coming to know who he really is. I like Jaden a lot. I like Phoebe Bridgers, St. Vincent. I didn't like her new album that much, but I like St. Vincent still. Um, yeah, man, it's just there's so many of them. It's crazy. And like I said, I'm so vocal about this. I'm always posting about my favorite bands and Kenny Hoopla. Man, I love Kenny Hoopla. His new album is so freaking good. If y'all have not heard the new mixtape, uh Survivor's Grief, the mixtape by Kenny Hoopla, go check this thing out. It is incredible. It's so different from any other rock rap that's out there or pop punk or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's so good. It's so fucking good. I love it. Um yeah, I mean, man, like I said, I'm just so vocal about it all the time that it feels almost redundant to say. Um and the last question I get asked, every single day. And this one, man, all the producers out there, I know y'all are going to relate with me on this one. This question right here. Can I have a free beat? Really? Can you have a free beat? You know what? I'm going to make this one good for you. I'm going to make sure you hear me. No. Did I make the fucking point now? No. You want a free beat? Reach out to me and build some fucking repertoire with me. Like, let's get to know each other. Make me feel like you deserve a free beat. Okay? Like, Rainy, she about to get free beats because she deserves free beats. And I know that in the end, it'll lead to work. Free beats do lead to work, but don't just give them to everybody who comes in asking. Shit is ridiculous, dude. Anyways, with that all being said, I am Deexypher. Look, I know a lot of y'all say my name funny, and I don't even really care that much, even though I pick on you for it. Like, I got Deexyphers. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Oh gosh, I got I got one that calls me Deexypher. I got a homie that likes to overpronounce it, like Deexypher. Yeah, Curtis, you. But I love y'all. I don't give a fuck how you say my name because you're still, you know who you're talking to and you remember me every time. So that's all that matters. Like I said, I like to pick on y'all, but it ain't no big fucking thing. So, with that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Go cook up some fire fucking music. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you guys feel like you know me a little bit better. If you do, man, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down there, hit that bell, hit the like button, do all that good shit. Join the community, hang out with us. We have a lot of fun here. Um, we'll be bringing live streams back and stuff soon, so that'll be really cool. Just kind of hang tight, guys. I'll see you soon. Till next time, it's your world. Pay attention. Take care of yourselves. All right, guys. I'm Deexypher and I'm out.